Hey, what's up guys? My name is Tanya Margarita, aka Tan, and this is Maza. So today is Monday. I'm actually in a little bit of a rush because it's nearly 11 and I have to be at the studio at around 11:30ish. So I think I'm gonna just take the bus in today. Parking is super expensive in CBD around lunchtime, and it's not worth it. So I was thinking of biking in, but I don't really want to go through the hassle of bringing my bike down the stairs and then back up. And I'm also feeling just a little teeny bit sick, like I'm getting a little bit of a tickle in my throat. So I don't know, I hope it doesn't turn into anything. Yeah, I hope it doesn't turn into anything worse, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see. This morning I had a doctor's appointment at 9 a.m. You guys, I swear they're just trying to get your money because they won't give you results over the phone. You have to make an appointment and go in. So I went in last week and they did some swabs, some samples, and then I got my results in a little bit later in the week last week. So they sent me a text message saying I had to make another appointment to get my test results. So I did, and that was, I think the first time I paid $150, and this time I paid $110 for a 15-minute consultation. So yeah, that is just a lot of money for something that can probably be done honestly with a text message or over the phone. But you know, whatever, it is what it is. We have to do what we have to do sometimes. So yeah, that's pretty much all I did this morning. I got back and I took Maza out to the park for a little bit to play, have a little run around. I'm gonna go teach, and I have a lot of house things to do today, so that is what we're going to be doing, and I will bring you along with me. Hey guys, so I'm back from teaching. I ended up just staying there like an hour and a half after I was done, just chatting to my friend who also works there. So I'm back now. It's already 3:30. It's so super nice outside, so I think I'm going to take this jumper off, put on a t-shirt, and take Moss out for a little bit of a walk. I think she's ready to go, so yeah, I still have so many house things to do when I get back, and I was going to try to go to a class later, but I don't think that's gonna happen anymore, but that's okay. I got my yoga in, and I can probably do just like an online one if I really wanted to. So yeah, the plan now is just to take Maza out, and then we'll see what happens afterwards. Ready to go. We're back from the dog park. Maza literally almost got attacked by a little hot dog that started barking at her when she went up to her, and it took her a little bit for her to come back to me. I think I called her maybe like 2 or 3 times, but she came back to me, and I think the doggy was just barking. I don't think he would have attacked her or anything, or at least thank God that he didn't. But yeah, we need to get Maza's recall to come in one call. Anyway, so I put her back on her lead and we came home, but she did have a pretty good run around at the park, and now it is time for me to get some work done, finally. So yesterday I made Maza little Prosecco ice cubes, and I think I'm gonna give one to her now. Prosecco? Okay, bye. So this is the aftermath of giving Maza a kangaroo toy. This is her kangaroo. It's not for you, it's going to the garbage because you eat it. Good morning, guys. It is 7:30 a.m. on Wednesday. I think I left off on Monday saying that I had a bunch of housework things to do, which I ended up not really doing. I ended up just doing a lot of admin things on my laptop, so I was just sat on the couch doing admin things. So I still have a lot of house things to do. I don't know, it seems like household chores really never end. So anyway, I'm up. I already took Maza out for a walk and a pee and a poop, and I'm about to give her breakfast, and then I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe I'll drink a tea or something. I'm feeling a little bit sick still, and all last night I had a really stuffy nose, so it was hard to breathe. Like, just one side would get blocked, so then I would turn onto the other side and it would get unblocked, but then the other side would get blocked. So it was just a struggle. Nonetheless, I think I did have a pretty decent amount of sleep, so that is good. For this morning, I teach at 9:15 today, so I'll have to leave probably around, I think I'll try to leave around 8:20ish. Yeah, so we'll see how many things I can get done until then. She's all ready for her treat. Okay, but who else feels like all they do all the time is wash dishes? Okay guys, we're waiting for Maza's food to thaw still, so I just made her an egg. No. Off. Yes, thank you. She made her an egg and just put it on her eaten licky vat. And then that's for me. You ready for your egg? Where are you taking it? You have to eat it on your plate, love. Princess needs her food cut up for her. If not, she doesn't know how to eat it, apparently. Okay. I have no idea how I always end up with a big pile of clothes. I was about to try to take Maza out for a walk, but it started raining again. You guys, it has not stopped raining since the morning. Like, it's literally been like 4 hours of non-stop rain. which sucks because I know she's bored and I know I want to try to keep her busy, but it keeps raining. So I hope that before I have to go to the studio it stops so I can at least get her out for a little walk, but I don't know, we'll see. Finally, the sun came out, so I was able to take this little one out for a walk. Hey, no biting my hand. And for a little run around at the park, which is why I have a towel on me right now, because I had to dry her off from all of the wet and all of the mud that she had on her fur. I know I mentioned this before, but Maza is pretty good, like her fur is pretty good at not like staying dirty. Like she'll get dirty, but then I don't know, as it dries off, like as if she gets mud on her and it starts to dry on her fur, it just like comes off. Like she doesn't really need to take baths that often, which is really nice. Yeah, so I was just drying her off and making sure she doesn't get my yoga pants dirty so that I don't have to change for a second time before I have to go teach. But anyway, I also just wanted to come on here and just say that I don't know why, but I don't know if it was just the rain and how dark it was earlier today, but I was not in a very good mood. I don't know. Anyway, the sun came out, we went for a walk, and I'm feeling much better now, which is also why I turned on the camera, because I actually felt like turning it on and speaking about it. So I've been listening to a lot of podcasts and audiobooks on, of course, personal development, personal finance, management, and business, all of these things, and I've been really thinking a lot about it. Do you know how when you're just sitting there and you just, this is probably another reason why I wasn't feeling that great. You're just sitting there and you're just like, this is not where I want to be right now. Like, this is not what I want to be doing. This is not what I necessarily want my life to look like right now. Hey, don't eat that. Don't eat that. And I sort of think that that's where I am. And to be honest, I think that's sort of where I've been for a few months now. Yeah, so I don't know. And I feel like I've just been like stressing out about just like the things that I should not have to be stressing out about. No, I mean, okay, I'm not gonna say that. I will say it is fair, the things that I'm stressing out about, but we've been talking about this dream of, I know, it's been a long time that we've been talking about this dream. So we've been talking about this dream of traveling around Australia in a camper van, and I've been here for, it'll be 3 years in January, so still a few months away. But I haven't even come close to doing that. I mean, I have gone down Great Ocean Road in a camper van. I've gone to Ramblys in a camper van. And I've done sort of the things, and I really love it. But do you know what? That wasn't my camper van, and that was with an ex-partner. So I don't know if that really counts. I want to do it with myself and with my Maza, and I want it to be mine, you know, like I want it to either be mine that I purchased or mine that I rented. I don't know, I just want it to be a thing that I do. So some of the things that I've been sort of stressing about are, okay, my lease is up in January, I think in mid-January, the end of January, something like that. But I was thinking about moving into a place with cheaper rent, because I know I can get a place that is cheaper than this one, and that comes with a bigger kitchen and a car space for me now that I have one and all of that. So I know it's still a way away, but I was already stressing about the move and how I was going to move and everything that has to do with moving, which is really a stressful thing. If you've moved before, you know how stressful it can be. And what else? I've been stressing about my visa situation and what happens if I'm not able to, or what if I don't have the qualifications, or the not qualifications, if I don't have the right requirements to get an independent skilled visa. I've been stressing about how much all of this visa stuff is gonna cost, and just like, I don't know, just like everything has been stressing me out. I keep looking at these plain white walls and I'm like, okay, well, I want to buy things for the house to make it a little bit cuter and a little bit more like aesthetically pleasing, which is not bad right now, but a little bit more, you know, because it's kind of plain on the walls right now. But I'm thinking about it and I'm like, okay, well, if I'm gonna move anyway in just a few months, why am I doing that? Why does it matter? I think I have things here that I can fill this space with, so why am I trying to buy new unnecessary things when I'm probably gonna move, so it's just gonna change all over the place. But now I'm thinking that what if I like move like, what if I don't stay in Melbourne at the end of my lease? What if I actually go do the thing that I said I was gonna do from the very beginning and actually freaking do it? So I don't know, and then just thinking about that sort of energized me a little bit. If I want to stay in Australia longer, I'm still on my first working holiday visa, so it's possible. The only thing is I have to do my remote work, which if I leave in January and I travel up... Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, so if I leave, then I can travel up the coast, and while I'm there, I can just do my work that I have to do if I really want to stay another year. And then when I have that year, I can just come back to Melbs and continue what I was doing here. But anyway, yeah, thinking about that plan just like sort of energizes me a little bit, and it sort of gives me something to look forward to, and it makes my saving goals, I feel like, a little bit easier. Because it's true, I don't need to buy all of these things for my house that I'm just gonna end up getting rid of later. And yeah, so I don't know, I think we're sort of back, not really back to the drawing board, but I think I'm kind of now starting to realize sort of where my priorities are, or what I want my priorities to be, and that makes me feel a lot more calm and organized. And I feel like now that I have this, I'll be able to just stay up here and focus on those things. So all that to say, what I have in my head right now is two things: saving up for my camper van and creating yoga content. Those are my top two priorities, and everything else I can do without. Well, also training this one as well, but that's gonna take a little bit of time, I think, and that doesn't really count in my whole life goals. So anyway, so yeah, just working on what matters to me the most, what's most important to me right now, and being able to manage my time, manage my finances, and just manage my energy around the things that I think are important, because there's honestly no need for me to be this stressed out. I like get into these bursts of stressing out where it's just like, it's not even a whole day, it could be like a few hours that I'm just like, whoa, and I'm just like up here filled with stress and anxiety, and then I'll do like a yoga class and I'll come down here, but I don't know, I don't need to be dealing with that every day. So we'll see how it goes. I feel like I'm just kind of rambling now, and I don't really have a direction of where this conversation is going, but yeah, that is that. I will leave it at that. I think I'm gonna end the vlog now. Honestly, I don't even know what I've recorded throughout this entire week, so this is probably just gonna be another random vlog. But yeah, it is 2:42 p.m. right now. I think I'm gonna try to leave around 4 p.m. to get to the studio. and then I'm not gonna film anything there, anything after, because I'm gonna be in a rush to get to my overnight shift. So yeah, I'm just gonna end the vlog here. And yeah, I have some ideas for some upcoming videos, so I'm excited for those, and I hope whoever is watching is excited for those as well. Yeah, that is it. Until then, I hope you have a nice day, and Mas, come here. And me and this one, we'll see you in our next video. Bye.